And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, the Bears are back in charge, and we got to break down what in the world is going on right now in the stock market, because it is a disaster. We have the NASDAQ down 3.5%, the Russell's down 2.5%, S&P's down 2.5%, the Dow's down about 2%, and the VIX is up 3.5%. So we're going to break down a bunch in this video, so sit back, relax, take a sip of your coffee, and let's just dive into the video. And by the way, if you all find value, hit that like button, because it's just a bloodbath out there today. We might as well run up something. Our accounts are getting destroyed unless we're short, which I'm not short. I'm not sure if you guys are. So we might as well run up something, run up that like button. And with that being said, guys, let's get into it. So clearly at this point, SPY failed at $380. We can see that, and we actually called out that triple top, I think, in yesterday's video, or we outlined it. You all can see it's clear as day. Triple top, head and shoulders even. You could even call it that, whatever you want to call it. You guys see that clear as day. Now we're dumping, and we've been dumping ever since the jobs report came out this morning. You guys can see the S&P 500. Well, this is SPY, which tracks the S&P 500. This was hovering between 373, 374 roughly before the jobs report came out. And the number showed that the U.S. economy added 263,000 jobs in September, slightly below the Dow estimate of 275,000. And the unemployment rate came in at 3.5%, which was actually down from the 3.7% in the previous month. So you may be looking at that like, what's going on? Why is the stock market falling down? Isn't the unemployment rate going down a good thing? Isn't the fact that the U.S. added jobs, isn't that a good thing? Well, it is. But the thing that's not good here, guys, is the Federal Reserve's reaction, or what we think their reaction is going to be, and the stock market's pricing that in here in the next couple of months, right? Over the next couple of meetings, because the labor market still seems pretty dang strong, right? This means that the Fed will likely be more aggressive with interest rate hikes moving forward. Now, the markets were maybe pricing in the next meeting in November, maybe a 50 basis point hike. But now that the labor market came in stronger, pretty strong, I'd say, they're still going to have their foot pedal to the metal. You know, they're going to have it fully on the gas, guys, and we might be getting a 75 basis point hike. Who knows? Maybe if that CPI data comes in higher than expected, maybe we get a full 100 basis points. It's possible, and the markets are kind of freaking out about that. It's not necessarily that a low unemployment rate is bad. I mean, that's good, 3.5%. But it's the Fed's reaction to this, and the fact that they're going to be more hawkish. That is what's completely scaring the socks off the markets right now. And it's just one of those days. Again, S&P's down 2.5%. The NASDAQ's down 3.5%, which is just abysmal. That is that is just freaking horrible, guys. So clear triple top, head and shoulders dump here. Same thing with triple Q. If I pull that up, you guys can see it, right? Clear as day. We called this out yesterday. I mean, you guys can see the analysis I had drawn out from yesterday's video, right? Let me just clear that set. And at this point, if we pull up the 4-hour chart and I show you guys what I'm seeing here, we are clearly back into the downtrend, and quite frankly, we never really were out of the downtrend. We were almost there. I mean, triple Q almost broke 290. If it started breaking 300, then you could have made a case that we're getting out of the downtrend, but we failed, guys, and now we're under both moving averages again, and triple Q's pretty much $5-6 away from the low that was hit just a couple of days ago, earlier in this month of October. So watch out for that. I mean, there could be more downside coming by the looks of it. And, doesn't take a rocket scientist to tell you that based on the way the chart is looking like right now, guys. And same thing with SPY here on the 4-hour. This is about, what, $7, $8, $9 away from the lows. It is right there. It's pretty much right there. And let's see how some of these, other things or commodities, whatever, gold, silver. Let's see what's going on here with these. So the metals, let's see what oil's doing. Let's pull up oil first, actually. I'm curious. Oil's up 5% today. Look at that, guys. So in the midst of this red, energy is continuing to crush. Oil's up 5%, 90 a barrel. It's over 90 a barrel now, 92.5 a barrel, which we're pushing mid-90s here, guys. And look at where we're at. We're above the moving averages on the 4-hour chart. We're taking out the highs from the middle of September. We're pretty much now at almost a 2-month high, or really about a month high here on oil. And if we start getting over 100 a barrel, I've said that before, I'll say it again, that's where things are really going to start heating back up here on crude oil, at least based on the chart here that I'm looking at, guys. And XLE's ripping today, which we've covered time and time again here recently on the channel. It's about to test 84, which is a multi-week resistance. Exxon is at a high probably today. Oh, nope, not yet. It's almost at a high here on the 4-hour chart, at least. The high was at 105, 106 a couple months ago. What else did we call out yesterday? Oxy is up 1.1%. It's about to test $72, 71.72. That was resistance in May, so watch out for that. If that breaks 75, 77, that could be right around the corner. So keep your eyes on these different energy stocks, guys. It looks like, you know, if S&P, the S&P, the NASDAQ, if they go for those lows, it looks like oil is going to be going towards 100. It looks like that's what we're seeing here. You guys are noticing the the divergence here between these. S&P's dumping, energy starting to, turn up here. It's starting to look pretty bullish to me, and it's been looking bullish the past couple of days, and we've been covering it the past couple of days here, right? So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. I mean, these markets are unbelievable, and if you want some free money, you haven't gotten your free money yet for Moomoo, use my link down below, deposit at least $100, and you could get up to 15 stocks each, up to $2,000. And if you want 12 stocks from Webull as well, why not? Might as well. You get 12 stocks with any amount deposited from Webull. All those links are down below. And just know, guys, all those links help out the channel, and I appreciate you all as always. Cheers to you watching out there. You guys are awesome. So let's talk about AMD. Have you guys seen AMD today? Absolute disaster. This thing got I don't think it got downgraded, or maybe it did get downgraded by some company or some firms, institutions. Let me see here. Let me double check. AMD, whatever. It doesn't really matter. We're not going to get into that in this video, but they ended up, what's even more important here, the chip maker themselves, AMD, they cut their sales forecast for the third quarter, blaming it on a larger than expected decline in the personal computer market and supply chain issues. So they're pretty much cutting forecast. That is what is, cratering the stock. And I wouldn't be surprised, quite frankly, guys, if some banks, institutions, firms, whatever you want to call them, if they started coming in now and cutting prices on AMD. This is how it's going to happen, in my opinion, right? These firms, they're going to come in, cut price targets, knowing it's going to send the stock down even more, and they're probably going to have short positions, but at the same time, they're going to be buying up this stock near the bottom. Who knows where the bottom is? They don't even know where the bottom is, but it's a quality company. AMD is a good company that is not going bankrupt, so at some point, it's going to find a bottom, and at this point, it's not finding a bottom. I mean, it's still a falling knife. In fact, we just hit a fresh low. We're down 11% on the day, guys. We're down 65% from all-time highs. It could go down more, but at some point, it's going to find fair value, or it might be at fair value. I don't know. I mean, I haven't ran numbers on AMD in a while, but at some point, it's going to become a good buy, and I have a feeling that's anywhere 45, 50, 55, heck, even here at $60, big boys, the institutions, they may be buying this thing pretty soon. Who freaking knows? And earnings are coming up here on the 1st of November, so about 3 weeks away from now. They're just bracing investors, traders, people out there for impact because, they know they're going to have bad numbers. They don't want to surprise investors, so they're putting this news out there a couple of weeks prior, which is now, prior to the earnings, and letting investors digest it before the actual earnings come out and we get the earnings call, guidance, all that good stuff. So AMD is a big down mover today. Apple's down today. Pretty much everything that you and I own is down today. I mean, the S&P's down. Every stock that I've seen pretty much is down today, other than it looks like DraftKings is up, funny enough. Merck's up today. Amgen's up a little bit, but it's just one of those days, guys, absolute bloodbath. So let's see how long we're in here, about 9-10 minutes. that might be enough for this video. You know, that's pretty much everything I wanted to cover here on my notes. So with that being said, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe, let me know your thoughts in the comments, and feel free to check out my Patreon if you guys want all my real-time buys, sells, call-outs, morning videos. That's on Patreon, link down below. And you could also get, don't forget, your 15 stocks from Moomoo and your 12 stocks from Webull, linked right down below. And with that being said, cheers, guys. I will catch you in the next video later on tonight. Peace out.